I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really sick and tired of this SEC bias. The spread for the game just went up from 7.5 to 8 points today, so it appears gamblers think Georgia is more than a touchdown better than us. Unfreaking believable. But that's okay, because here are the 6 reasons Michigan is going to crush Georgia in the Orange Bowl. Number 6, Michigan has the number 4 ranked scoring defense. Reason number 6, we have the 4th best scoring defense in all of college football. We only give up 16 points per game, and we're going to shut down the Georgia run and make Stetson beat us with their passing game. And you know that didn't work well at all against Bama. Plus, we have the best pass rusher in all of college football. Hutchinson has had 4 sacks in the past 2 games alone. He is dominating these days, and he's going to be all over Stetson all game long. Number 5, superior special teams. Reason number 5, we have the number 1 ranked special teams unit in all of college football. We have better field goal efficiency, better kickoff coverage, better punt coverage, better kickoff return efficiency, and better punt return efficiency as well. Georgia, on the other hand, has the 25th ranked special teams. So yeah, we have a decided advantage on special teams over Georgia, and it's not even close. Remember, special teams is 30% of the entire winning effort, so we have a huge advantage in this department. Number 4, we have a better quarterback. Reason number 4, the quarterback position is by far the most important position on a football team. Nobody can burn your house down quicker than your quarterback. I love Kirby Smart, and God bless his soul, but the man has a JV quarterback taking snaps under center for the Bulldogs. I mean, yikes. Stetson Bennett is a walk-on, a freaking walk-on, and he's now their starting quarterback. It's just crazy. Our quarterback, McNamara, on the other hand, is an actual highly recruited, highly touted Division I quarterback, rated as the 7th best pro quarterback coming out of high school, and he was also rated a top 300 player. He has been making tons of big plays for us all year long. Stetson Bennett has played decently at times during the season, but he did make some terrible decisions in the Georgia game. Can you say pick 6? And you know, that red zone interception and stuff like that, I'm not sure his confidence is very high these days. So who would you rather have as your quarterback right now for this game? Bennett or McNamara? Well, it's not even close, fellas. And remember, Georgia hasn't really played against competent passing teams this entire year. Bama was the first real decent passing team they faced, and look how that turned out. They got scorched for over 400 yards. In short, we have a much better player at the most important position in all of football, and we will be successful at passing on them. Number 3, explosive plays. The number 3 reason we're going to prevail over Georgia is we are currently ranked number 1 for most explosive plays in all of college football with 17 plays over 50 yards. Yes, 17 plays over 50 yards. Alabama only had 12 plays over 50 yards all season long, and you saw what even they did to the Georgia D. So yeah, you can expect us to score some long touchdowns against them. They are vulnerable to big plays for sure. Also, the Georgia offense only had 6 plays over 50 yards the entire season. We had more than triple that number. So we are just a much more explosive team than they are. Again, we rank number 1 in this category, and Georgia ranks number 57th, so it's not even close. We've literally got 10 guys on our team. Yes, you heard that right. 10 Michigan players that have made plays for us for over 50 yards in the passing and running games this season. That is an amazing statistic, if I do say so myself. So we come at you from all different angles. We're extremely hard to game plan against because you don't know who's going to get the ball, and we have multiple guys that can take it to the house. We are way more explosive than we've ever been. Georgia just doesn't have those type of playmakers. Stetson just doesn't have the arm strength to really stretch the field, and they are just not that explosive. They will have a hard time keeping up with us. Oh yeah, and when Georgia gets down by double digits, they have a hard time coping, because they just don't have a powerful enough offense to bring them back, as you saw in the Bama game. So we have a huge advantage over them in the quick strike category. We are the best at it in the entire country. Number 2, we are peaking at the right time. The number 2 reason we'll win is we are peaking as a team at the perfect time. We are on a 3-game tier. Our last 3 games look like this. We crushed Maryland 58-18. Then we beat up on the number 2 ranked team in the entire country, Ohio State. You may have heard of them before. Well, we beat them 42-27, and then we dominated a ranked Iowa team 42-3. So we've won our last 3 games 142-48, and 2 of those wins were against highly ranked teams. So we are peaking right now at the best time to do so, and feeling really good about ourselves. We are currently on fire. Georgia, on the other hand, went 12-0 during the regular season by beating up on inferior teams that were offensively challenged. And they were a touchdown favorite over their big brother Bama, and of course we all know they went on to get humiliated, like they hadn't even seen a forward pass all season. Bama gave them a beatdown, and you gotta wonder if Georgia lost some of their confidence after that game. Bama is probably still lingering in their heads right now. Well, they better be ready for us because we're coming in to dominate and make a statement. Also, Georgia is an 8-point favorite of us, as I stated before, and that's after they got crushed by Bama by 17 points in the last game. Now, I'll be honest with you folks, that is just disrespecting the entire Michigan program. I mean, 8 points? Really? You guys know we just beat OSU, the number 2 team in the entire country, by 15 points, right? And remember, we were beating Michigan State by double digits in the third quarter, and we barely lost that game. We could easily be undefeated at this point, and we played a tougher strength of schedule than the Bulldogs, just in case you're wondering. So an 8-point spread is just ludicrous. We're going to change some people's minds in the Orange Bowl. Number 1, overall better team. And the number 1 reason we beat Georgia is because we have an overall better, well-rounded team. It's that simple. Yeah, the SEC has won 11 of the past 15 national championships, but none of those, let me repeat, none of those were won by Georgia. I honestly think people tend to get Georgia confused with their big brother Alabama. Bama is the SEC team winning all those games and championships, not Georgia. Georgia is the team that keeps losing to Bama to enable them to win all those championship games. Last I checked, Georgia hasn't had a big win since beating Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl in 2018. This Georgia team has a very average passing game and a below-average pass defense. Plus, when they finally got challenged by a good team, they folded like a tent. We all saw it, right? We have the number 1 ranked special teams, the number 4 ranked scoring defense, the best pass rusher in all of college football. We're number 1 in explosive plays of 50 yards or more in the entire country. We have a much better, more reliable quarterback. Not to mention, our offensive line dominated OSU and we ran all over them. And we will move that Georgia defensive line as well and run on them too. We are simply an overall better team and a more well-rounded team than Georgia. We just beat down Ohio State, crushed Iowa, and now we're going to beat down on Georgia. Well, there you have it. 6 reasons we're going to crush the Bulldogs. So I only have one more question for you folks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Thank you for watching, and go Blue.